we have Indian hemp growing here on the banks of the Bull River. I'm super excited. There are some dead stalks here. You can see these things. The cordage from that is fantastic. Jackpot. These are nice big tall ones. This is milkweed fiber, otherwise known as Indian hemp. I collected this. This is actually from one stalk. You can see it's quite thick. When I twist it up, exceptionally strong. Right off the tree, or right off the shrub, sorry. Or is it a plant? Good question. Anyway, to remove that material, you have to take it off of this, which is the stalk. These are last year's. I should have harvested them in the fall, but instead I got them now, which is in June, mid-June. See, they're round, they have a pith in the center. There's a bit of bark on the outside of these things, which will come off later, but I need to get that out. That outside bark, that can stay on, but it makes for a rough cord. So what I do is I use the back of a Swiss Army knife, but anything will work. And I scrape it a little bit, and you can see that it takes off the outer bark, but leaves the fibers underneath. What I do is I hold on to the top end, take my handy dandy 2 little squeezing sticks here. I squeeze them together and listen carefully. Hear it crunch, and I'm going to pull that through under pressure, hopefully, all the way to the end of the stalk. Now once I've got that done, I'm going to split the stalk in half. Sometimes it goes into quarters. We're going to basically try and get it into half. So what I do to get started is I just break off a piece and get started like so. Okay, no big deal. There's the fiber. Now what I do next is I go back and forth because these fibers have a tendency to run off of the pith. So I'm going to break some off, get it going here, break some off, and break those pieces off. And just keep repeating that. And as I do, you can see I'm breaking off some here like this, then I'm bending it backwards, and I'm saving the fibers underneath as part of the overall bast. Once you've got the fiber off, there is still some little cuticle, some bark there. So we're just going to rub them vigorously between our hands. And it's fully cleaned. This is the fiber you can see right here. This twists up into reverse cordage. Very, 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 very strong. Only 200 more to go, more or less.